The Avatar games are canon, but won't share any story with the Avatar movies. Ubisoft's Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora was announced in 2021 for release this year, then delayed in July for a planned March 2023 release. Avatar: Reckoning, an MMO designed for mobile devices, was also planned for a 2022 release, but currently doesn't have a release date. The Way of Water producer Jon Landau recently shared some details about the games with Polygon, and confirmed that neither will have any storyline crossover with The Way of Water or other Avatar movies. "We don't want the stories to be told together," Landau said. "This is where we differentiate from other multimedia franchises. We want the stories to be unique in each of these spaces." Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora will be set in a part of Pandora that we've never seen before, the Western Frontier. This will be an open world which, according to Ubisoft technical art director Sebastian Lindhoff, will be free to explore from deep, dense jungles on the ground to the grand vistas high up in the sky. Developer Massive Entertainment does have some experience in this area, having developed the hugely successful The Division and The Division 2. Ubisoft says that Frontiers of Pandora will allow us to explore a living and reactive world inhabited by unique creatures and new characters where we'll be fighting to push back the formidable RDA forces that threaten it. While there are no further details on the story, we do know that Massive is pushing to make Pandora feel like a lived-in space. Alice Rendell, lead narrative realization designer, says that one way you'll see this come through is in the NPCs. The different activities that NPCs can perform in the world, and the different animations they have, can make the world feel really alive. For Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora, we wanted to take this one step further and created a system where our NPCs understand the state of the world, for example, weather, player progression, or time of time. We don't have creative content coming out in the visual medium so rapidly as other IPs do, Landau said. It's not like, let's do a streaming series, and another streaming series, and a sequel 1 year later, and all those things. That's just not who we are. We don't want that for Avatar. What we want to do is find the best in brand partners, and expand the universe by challenging them to do what they do best. We're doing that now with Massive and Ubisoft. At the same time, Landau and co-producer, director, and writer James Cameron want to make sure all these divergent stories align. "We want what we do in these spaces to become canon in our world. So they cannot do something that conflicts with our stories," Landau said. For the games, that means setting the action outside or around the movie storyline. Frontiers of Pandora takes place in the western frontier of Pandora, Landau explains. "That's not somewhere we've gone before. It takes place in the timeframe after Avatar: The Way of Water opens, but before the 1 year time cut in the movie. Frontiers of Pandora is consistent with the movie, in that it talks about characters that come back with the RDA, Landau says. General Ardmore is talked about in the game, but they're back at the Bridgehead base, not at the frontier. It's just like we did with Disney Theme Park Land, The World of Avatar, which takes place in the Valley of Emoera. It's not a place we see in the movies. It deals with the Omaticaya, clan of Nausicaa, on a river that we've never seen in the movies. And it takes place 2 generations after the events of the first film, so we see wrecked Samson and other wrecked gunships in the forest. We see the forest retaking those. But these franchise spin-offs are not telling our story." Avatar: The Way of Water premieres in theaters on December 16th. Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora is coming to Amazon Luna, PlayStation 5, Windows PC, and Xbox Series X in March 2023. Avatar: Reckoning does not have a projected release date, and is being developed for iOS and Android platforms. Ubisoft is yet to confirm an Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora release date. While many had expected the new Avatar game to launch alongside Avatar: Way of the Water on December 16, 2022, Ubisoft has since said that this won't be happening. In fact, there's a chance Frontiers of Pandora may not even be a new game for 2023, with the publisher only going so far as to confirm that it'll launch within UBI's next fiscal year, which falls between April 1, 2023 and March 31, 2024.